We're back. Yes, we're back in City Skylines. We're going to continue our city to see how far we can expand it. Let's get some more residents. Let's get some more industry. Let's get some more commerce. And let's see if we can level up. So grab your hard hat and let's go. Hi there, Steve here, and welcome back to City Skylines. And yep, we're carrying on from where we left off last time, where we've actually just reached a milestone of Tiny Town. We've got a population of 1,000 now. We can landscape, we can put parks and plazas in. We've got some new roads to play with, and we can put in canals. We can have a high school, some parks, so some more things to play around with. We've got a small demand for commerce, so let's zoom in and add some more commerce. So I think that's going to be industrial over there. So what we'll do is, no, not residential, commerce. No, Z-zone. There you go. Pick the right one would help. There you go. I'll put some commerce in there. And we've got a very small demand for some residential as well. Although I can't see why they haven't continued here, but nonetheless, I'll expand things over here. And actually, that's a gravel road. Why have I put a gravel road in there? There we go. And now we put some more residential in here. Nice bit of a sea view they're going to have. That's going to be a lovely place to live. Make sure we're covered with water, which we're not. I'll make sure we're covered with electricity, which we're going to be. So we do that. So yeah, welcome back to the second episode then. Got a few views on this last week, a couple of comments as well. So I thought I'd carry it on just to see how far we can expand the town or city, hopefully one day. So we've still got a demand for some more commerce, but we now had a high school, didn't we? So we need to think about where we're going to put a high school. So if industrial is going to be over here and this is going to be commerce, we need to come down this way with some of our services maybe. So if I put another road off this roundabout, off a small 4-lane, I think it was. Oh. So we go down there and continue down there. What we can then do is put a small 2-lane too short. Okay. There you go. I'll zoom in a bit so you can see a bit what's going on here. So we can put a high school in, can't we? So that's here in education, high school. We'll put that there. So that's going to reach most of the population up there. So they can then travel here to the high school. Have we got any elementary schools? We have got one elementary school so far. So what else did we add? Parks, wasn't it? So I think in order to increase a bit of a land value up here, I think we need to put a park in. So what have we got? A Japanese garden, a dog park. They've got to be able to walk their dogs somewhere, haven't they? So let's give them a dog park. There we go. So that'll help increase their value of their houses as well. A bit of a dog park to go to. So we've got our residential area up here. We've got a bit of commerce going on here. And all our smelly, horrible industrial is over here. And this is going to be our next expansion then down here. Where we've got a high school at the moment. So we've still got some more demand for some... Let's get a bit of a different view. Still got more demand for some commerce. So what we could do is actually chuck in some commerce. We can carry on down here. So you can make that into a bit of a, there you go, bit of a commerce area. So we can put some more commerce in there. Do we want it all the way around there? I suppose there and there wouldn't hurt. And then we'll give them a bit more fire presence as well. And while we're here, some police as well. There we go. So that should keep everyone happy. There we go. All those smiling faces. All our happy residents. How lovely. And we've got a unique building. We've got the Statue of Liberty, which is a bit big. Don't think we want to be putting that at the moment. School hasn't got electricity. Yeah, I think students might not be so happy about that. So we'll pop a pylon in there to there, and I'll pop one to there, so they can get electricity. I think they're also going to need water as well. No, they're okay on water. But what we will do is run some water down here into there. So water availability is fine. Electricity availability is not so good. So we need another wind turbine. We'll pop that in there. And we'll pop another one in there. So once they come online, that should hopefully bring out... Oh God. Okay, you might need a couple of those then. Come on, once it's online. There we go. So we're producing 53 megawatts. We're consuming 45. So I'll stick another one. Stick another couple in. There we go. There we go. We're now producing 64 and we're consuming 41. That's fine. We can live with that. Right. So still got some demand for some commerce. Even though they're building that out okay. I do like the level of detail you get, which is quite cool. You can zoom in a bit more that way. So we can have some commerce. I think we should put it on the way out here then. If they want some more commerce, then some more commerce they shall have. So zone some more out. Don't really want to put it on the roundabout, although we already have, haven't we? So I'll put some more on the roundabout and maybe put some more in there. There we go. So that should keep the commerce happy. We've still got some demand for some residential. So what I think we might have to do then is put another road off the other side of here maybe. So if we extend some of these, so if you thought you were living in a dead-end road and all of a sudden someone comes along and extends it, I don't think you'd be too happy with that, would you? Space already occupied. Okay. There we go. So that's quite an easy fix, and we can zone all that out to be residential as well. But what we'll do at the end here is we'll give them another park. Oh, what's that? That's quite funky. Botanical garden. There we go. That should keep them happy. And what we'll do is, what else can we give them? What haven't we had yet? Have we got a medical centre? We've got a medical centre there. We've got garbage collecting, landfill. We don't want landfill up here really. What we could do is give them another school maybe. I'll give them another elementary school and maybe a fire department and a police station, just to make them feel a little bit more safe. There we go. So we're getting now, population's rising. We're at 1,574 now. Money's just about in a plus. But we're starting to look good. I think the city's coming on. Still got a slight demand for some commerce. Let's have a look at some of these people coming in then. Let's see where they're going, shall we? Where's he going? Let's go into the ice cube factory. Let's follow him. Oh god, no, what if I could... Okay, let me pause it for a second. Click on a car. He's going to the spring residence. So let's follow him, shall we? Just to see where he goes. So he works at the quiet corner shop. I will put it in first person again, but when I did that to do the intro, I couldn't get back out of it. So I won't do that again. Let's just see where he lives then, shall we? It says he's driving home. He's an uneducated adult. Well, that means we need some more. Well, if he's an adult, he moved here then. Because we've got schools, we've got plenty of education coverage. Oh, and he's going home. Okay, hang on, let's pause that again. Which one is he then? Bradley Blake. Let's follow him again. So why is he parked there? So why would you park your car that far from your house? When there's all this space here to put... Oh, that's where he lives. Oh, there you go. He's at home. Oh, happy days. Oop. Okay, so we've still got a small demand for some commerce. Despite the fact we've got all this commerce here and down there. So I think what we might need to do then is... Well, when there's a school, you need a shop, don't you? So we'll put some commerce next to the shop. As we've got some here, we may as well finish off this little roundabout then with a few shops around the roundabout. Rather strangely, but okay. And we've still got some demand for some residential. So they all moved in up here? Yes, they have. So our residential starting to pan out quite nicely. So what we might need to do then is bring a road. If we bring a road from here to here, it means they can get to work, but also means that what we can do is bring some more. And we've hit Boomtown. Population of 1,800. So what do we get now? Transport. That's what we need. So buses and trams, ore industry specialisation. You get recycling. Or we get some new roundabouts to play with. Lots of new roads to play with. Water pipes of heating. We don't need that for this map. Bus depot, tram depot. Advanced wind turbine. That's what we need. That's definitely what we need. So yeah, we reached Boomtown. What's the next one? Busy Town. Population 3,600. Well, if we get there soon, what I'll do is when we get there, we'll stop the game here. But we're getting there slowly. So we've got this here then. And what we can do with traffic president, I think, is vehicle restrictions. So we don't apply restrictions to all road segments between two junctions. Right, so we don't want any industrial traffic coming down. See, we've got to do the way around, haven't we? I inverted it. Okay, so turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Okay, we don't want any industrial traffic coming down this road. So any industry can't come this way now. So that can only be residential traffic and garbage collections and stuff. So no trucks should come down here, which is a good thing with the industrial zone being that close. Right, so we need some more residential. So we'll put that there, there and there. And maybe there. Maybe put some commerce here just to buffer it out, because that's right buffering up to the the industrial zone, and they might not like that so much. There we go. So that should fill out soon then. What we probably could do with doing is upgrading that road to a 4-lane. There you go, before anybody starts moving in, which they have done already. At least we can get a bit more traffic down there when it comes to it. So make sure we got water out here, which we... Oh god, no. Make sure we got water out here. Which we nearly have. So water coverage is still good. Electricity will expand. But now what we can do, electricity, is come back down here. We've now got one of these. So that produces 90 megawatts. So that should boost up out there. We go. Look at that, 84 megawatt production now. So that increases our electricity. Right, so we've still got a demand for commerce. But our town is getting there. Lots of people moving in. This is starting to fill up now again as well. I'm looking at my botanical garden. 10 visitors last week. That's quite good. So how are we doing on budgets? So money, we've got 8,733. Money's dropping down slightly. But I think once more people move in, we haven't taken out any loans yet. And taxes we got set at 9%. So if we increase the taxes to 10%, 11%, and then 11%, hopefully they shouldn't complain too much about a 1% tax increase. So that should bring our money back up, which is what it's doing. It does look very smoggy over here. It's in an ideal situation. You want the industry as far away as possible from your residential. But initially, to start out, it just groups it all together. But what that is, may end up doing then is bringing that over here, bringing it over to the left here, and to keep it away from the residential, because it does create a lot of pollution, as we can see by the slight smogginess. Well, they haven't complained about the taxes going up, which is good. Hang on, well, he's got a complaint, however, though. What's going on here? Not enough educated workers. Well, education's covered pretty well, apart from over here. So we can maybe stick a small elementary school in there. There we go. And what I might do is continue this road, a small road, from there. And then link it up. There we go. Link it up with that. And as we got some more demand for some residential, we can put that in there as well. Make sure okay on water, which would be R. Make sure okay on electricity, or that'll bleed in anyway. So we got a nice little loop around here now. Traffic-wise, we should be okay. I think the traffic president will show me that. No, I think it will. So I haven't got many mods running. I did put a sound mod in, but it doesn't seem to work. I've got the first person mod, which didn't seem to work. I could get into it, but couldn't get out of it. And I've got traffic president, which allows me to, as I did with our road here, allows me to restrict the vehicles that are going to a certain area. I do need to fiddle with my graphics settings, although I quite like this, the way it looks. I need to fiddle with the quality settings so we can get a bit more detail when I zoom in. But I'll do that for next time. I'm quite liking the way that when it's looking at the moment. So this roundabout's doing okay. Traffic seems to be flowing okay on and off of it and around it. because obviously that's our main link to the freeway there. So traffic comes off straight into the city, straight into this roundabout. So as we zoom out, so we've only got this one tile, so we've still got a lot of area to work with. What else we've got on the map then? We've got another freeway link up here. We've got a railway running up and down here. So we'll make use of that eventually. So I think the next tile to probably go for will be this northern one. When we get to the point we can unlock another tile, we'll go north so we can get into this freeway link, and then maybe move the industry up here, so I can get direct access straight onto the freeway. So take the industry off of this island, off of this little outcrop, and move it straight up here. So the industry can have its own little link up here, and then put a road around here so that people can get back and forth to work. So that's the plan. Eventually, we're at 2,293 people now, though. We're doing well. Still got a demand for some more residential. Still got a slight demand now for some industry. So what we'll do with industry is we'll expand our road that we've got here out this way and out that way. No, there. And what we'll do is while we're here is we'll upgrade that road. Because that will be our main route through. And then we can zone that out with some industrial there so far. And make sure they've got electricity. Well, that will bleed in. And make sure they've got water coverage. Okay, so water's fine. So that'll cope with our industrial. Residential demand's gone now. And we've still got a slight demand for commerce. Well, what we can do with commerce then is put some commerce in around here. And then what we can do is we'll bring this down to be our next residential area. So near the school that we've already got. I'm going to upgrade. Well, let's go that way for a minute. So we'll bring... No, not upgrade. Straight. We'll just put some minor... No. Okay, we've got some minor residential branches off of here. And we'll zone that out. Because who wouldn't want to be near a school? Well, only if you've got children, I suppose. If you haven't, then you wouldn't necessarily want to be near a school, would you? So let's see how they're okay for water. We can expand that. Expand that. So they're okay. Electricity will bleed into them. So that's doing okay as well. So they'll start moving in. That brings our population up. We're at 2,485 now. One thing I think we will need down here is a bit of healthcare cover. Yep. So we'll put that in there. And we'll bring some police down here. There. And some fire coverage down here as well. So I don't think we've got any... We haven't got... Ah, we've got a cemetery now. Okay. So we need to put a cemetery in. Now I think where we'll put that is somewhere quite central. So maybe if we can, somewhere like that, maybe, or somewhere here would probably be better, wouldn't it? Well, we've got nothing up there, so let's put it up. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll expand this road, this main road out. What was it? It was that one, wasn't it? That's going to be one of our main hubs out of the town. I'll put that road in there. And then we'll put the cemetery in there. Which keeps all these people, look how happy they are. Right, so they've got a cemetery nearby now. Right, so demand for residential is going up. So we can then put some more residential in there, because who wouldn't want to live next door to a cemetery? A little bit of commerce demand. That can carry on down there. Make sure they're okay on water, which they're not. And electricity. Well, they'll get electricity. Okay. So we're doing well. So as you can see, once the town starts expanding, you've got to keep your eye on the demands for type. So let's got a bit more commerce demand, so that can come down here. And the residential, once this fills out, then will be residential. I can expand the industry into here then once the industry demand kicks up. This is going to be all residential as well. So we're making money. We're at 2,665 population. We're making money. When's our next milestone? Let's have a quick look. So 3,600. Not sure if we're going to get to that in today's video. I want to try and keep these at around half an hour if I can. But we might get to 3,000 possibly. Right. So we've still got a demand slightly now is coming up for some more industrial. So let's zone that one out for industrial. Commerce as well can go in there, there and there. And we'll get ready for our next bout of residential. So we'll put a road in behind the cemetery. So one there and one there. And then we'll zone that out already. And make sure they've got water, which they haven't. Yeah, so we've got a bit of a hub going on here then. We've got through route here, which links down to here, which comes down to this is our main artery then. And it is getting busier. This roundabout is going to get busier and busier and busier. So we can now unlock transport. We can get a bus route set up. So that's the next thing we'll do. Maybe not in this episode, but we'll certainly come back to it in the next episode. So this is starting to fill out as well. Slight demand for industry coming up there. And remember to look at the trams. Now in order to use trams, obviously we've got to change the roads. At the moment, how it stands with the way I've got this laid out, which is looking quite suburban, I think. Looks quite nice. The way this is let out doesn't really sort of fit itself to trams at the moment. But it may be that we use trams when we expand to another island. Now, why has he got an issue over here? Not enough educated workers. Well, we're getting there with that. We've got enough schools, I think. So at 2,844 population. There's 3 deceased people stored out of 3,000. And 1 person died last week. And none out of 10 hearses are in use. So it's quite good. I actually see the building coming up. The scaffolding goes on. And then the scaffolding comes down to reveal our little house. And there it is. How cool is that? Has someone moved in there? A low density residential. No one's moved in yet. So what about this one? Yep, 2 people moved in and they're happy. So they're not. So 7 uneducated residents. Well, we've got schools around here. I can't see why they're not educated. Let's have a look at my education again. We're okay on education. I could put another school in up here, I suppose. There we go. Just to keep the also the availability. See, we've got 492 people are eligible for elementary school availability, and there's 1,200 spaces. So we've got more than enough. And high school. We need another high school then. Okay, so up here might be a good place for a high school as well then. We'll put that next to that. There we go. So now we've got a capacity of 2,000 and there's 948 people eligible. So school availability is good. So yeah, we got high school up here. Okay, so population's coming up. We're at 3,000 now. We're getting there. So we've still got demand for some more residential. So what we'll do is we'll carry on this main road we've got here. Straight out here now. Like so. And we'll carry on with our side streets off of it. I've got a bit of a hump in that one. And that one. We'll be living on a hill at the end of that. And there. So we've got plenty of scope there to zone some more out, but what we'll do is we'll zone them out. We'll zone a couple out. Make sure they've got water, which they have not. So our water coverage is fine. We may need to put another sewage outlet in. See all these people going to the toilet. There we go. Electricity will bleed out there as they start to build. So what I think they might need down here is some more healthcare. So we'll pop some more healthcare, not a cemetery, some more healthcare down the end. And actually what I will do is I will put another cemetery in. There we go. So you can go to hospital. If you don't quite make it out of hospital, then you go next door. And just to be on the safe side, we'll put another police station down here and another fire department down here as well. Right, the only thing we may have an issue with now, I think possibly, is the garbage collection. Yeah, landfill usage, incinerator status. So let's just click on that. Let's get off this for a second. Let's click on my... where was it? That one. Yeah, so these people haven't got access to a landfill. It can't get to them. So I think what we'll need to do is bring this road round. Link it up with that one. So now, if I click on my landfill, it still doesn't get round to there. So I think what we might do is bring another landfill in. Actually, that was cemetery when that was on. So it's there, wasn't it? Actually, no, the landfill's doing okay. The landfill's coping with that lot. Yeah, we seem to be doing okay with the landfill. So very small demand for some more industrial. Although they haven't filled out this yet, but I'll give them that. A very small demand for some more commerce, so we'll come down here with some commerce. Some more shops in around there. Actually, I won't do that there. I'll unzone that one. Because I think what I want to do is put a road in there. Off of there. Maybe do something like that. Do something like that. Maybe even a bit of a complicated junction into there like that. That's going to be an interesting junction. Bit of a five-way thing going on there. Okay, so we've now got some more demand for some residential. So we can go up and stick some more residential in. We'll put some more commerce down here. And they haven't got electricity. Okay. Yeah, slight issue on my part then. So we go from there to there. There we go. I should solve that problem. There we go. So you've got to keep your eye on all these things. So how are we doing? We're in the plus with the money. The population's going up. They're all happy. So we've still got... There's a new piece of land available to purchase. Okay, so we can now buy our next grid of land. So I said we were going to buy this one. So that's what we're going to do. Done. So we can now expand north. So we'll do that in the next episode. So we're at 3,456. It'd be nice to get to that next milestone before we finish for this episode. So some more demand for some industrial. Although they're not moving into it, but we'll give them some more anyway. Slight demand for some more commerce. So we can make this around here. Some commerce. There we go. One thing I didn't do, I put this one up here. So I didn't give him a park, did I? So we better give him a park of some sort. There we go. That should keep them all very happy. And what's that one? Basketball court. Am I on a basketball court? I think you want to play some basketball. There we go. I'm a basketball court as well. So unique buildings. We've still only got a Statue of Liberty. A Statue of Wealth. Okay, where can we put that? If you put that somewhere in the middle of our... Can it go in the middle of our roundabout or something? Oh, that's a shame. What about somewhere here? Where can we put our Statue of Wealth? Here. Let's put it there. That's probably going to need electricity, isn't it? Oh, it's got electricity and it's got water, so no, we're doing okay. So electricity availability is going down, and there we go, busy town. We've made it. We've made it to busy town. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pop the electricity, another electricity thingy in there. Wait for that to come online. Which it should do. There we go. Actually, we'll put another one in. Just to be on the safe side. There we go. So there we go then. We're at a population of 3,624. We've sort of pretty much doubled our population in this episode. A lot of people complaining that they can't get educated workers, so that's something we've got to sort out next time. So the plan for the next episode then is we'll carry on this residential around here. We'll get the industrial up here out of the way and then have a link to the highway for that one. So it means bridging over this. And then we'll demolish all the industrial from here and move it up there. And we'll carry on with our commerce area around here. And we'll see if we can get rid of these wind turbines, get on the water. As you can see there, our exit pipe isn't doing wonders for the environment. So we'll see if we can sort that out as well. Until the next episode then, thanks very much for watching.